strike, and you know whether it works or not. Do you still stand by that? Do you believe that the military option is actually off the table?
It is certainly the very last option. I think if you'd allow me, Nidhi, I'd like to comment on Ms. Arundhati Ghosh's comments, saying that, it is not enough the government of India's business what Pakistan government is able to do with its military and the ISI. I think as a mature and a responsible member of the world community, we have to understand the limitations of the present Pakistan government. The present Pakistan government does not run its writ over the Pakistan military or the ISI. And it is a part of our diplomatic offensive to let Pakistan know that we will fight the terrorists together. We understand their limitations. Notwithstanding that, we have to make sure that the Pakistan military is disabled. I think the diplomatic initiatives that have been taken, not only at the instance of India, but ab initio, on their own, the United States have been very proactive, and the presence of Admiral Mullen in Pakistan is very significant. What is important is that the capability of the Pakistan military has to be significantly diminished. The Pakistan military is dependent upon foreign powers for its armament, for its weapons, and it is incumbent on the world community to ensure that this is totally choked. And I speak not only from the sources in America, but also from China. China itself is very, very chary of the Islamic fundamentalists, and I think in this instance, Pakistan stands alone, and diplomacy can do an enormous amount.
But do you agree? But do you agree with Arundhati Ghosh that the military option should be on the table? I mean, is it something that should even be considered? Isn't it a little dangerous to do that?
You have to understand this. Yes, of course it is an option, but it is always the last option. What you have to understand is that should we take any surgical strikes, whatever they may be, or we attack Pakistan, not Pakistan per se, but terrorist camps, first of all, to find them is extraordinarily difficult because there are no permanent structures. They will be all over the place. Your intelligence has to be in absolutely real time. Second to second, somebody has to tell you as the attack is going in, yes, these people are here. It's no point bringing down structures. You have to kill people there. What you have to understand is that if you make any attacks, Pakistan being a sovereign nation, the public opinion will be so strong that although the public is against the terrorists, the Pakistani public, when any foreign power makes an attack on its soil, I think any government would be forced to take action, although it knows it cannot. And therefore, before we take any action against the terrorists, we have to make sure that we are ready, capable for the escalation to take to any level. It will not be necessarily a graded escalation. And the experience of 1971 and of Kargil is very much with us. One of the things that we have to make sure that the Indian government today is under tremendous pressure. The massacre in Bombay was a huge blot on the efficacy of the Indian government, and it is out to prove that it is not a meek government. And willy-nilly, even if it is not ready, it might be forced into take action because the public opinion here is pushing them on. And I would say that the armed forces at this stage have to ensure that the political pressures are withstood, exactly as we withstood in 1971. And I was able to withstand this in 1999 when the Kargil incursions took place. We have to take all actions. We have to make sure that we are prepared, and to ensure that should Pakistan escalate, and it would, in my opinion, then we have to make sure that we are not only capable of rebutting that, but to ensure that we can take it to its logical conclusion.
Right.